if you still only have the one, whatchamacallit, forget. We were talking about Star Wars while having lunch, and it's hilarious.
What am I doing? There we go.
We really should eventually do a KOTOR LP or something, because, yeah, I want to talk about Star Wars. Because we were discussing, like, I mean, not just how stupid it is, but, like...
God, stop it!
Barrett, you bitch. There you go.
Gotta be extra careful.
Yeah, the characters are kind of slippery.
Very slippery.
We're like ice. Very slippery. Yeah, we were talking about Star Wars and talking about how dumb it is and how shitty the sequel trilogy is because, again, there was no plan. They had no plan. They kept, like, again, with Daisy Ripley, we got some really easy insight just from her just being like, yeah, no, they kept changing shit every fucking week. Like, whenever they had an idea, they would change it, like, in, like, a couple days.
Yeah,
and that had to be a nightmare.
That is insane.
She's probably going, oh my god, please let this be the last one because I can't stand being on this shit anymore. I mean, the money was probably good, but she's like, Jesus Christ, this is a mess. What a messy fucking, like, whole production for the whole trilogy. Because the first movie was solid. It was a good groundwork, but then they changed a little too much with the following film. I like the Rian Johnson take on some Star Wars stuff because, again, I'm a guy that believes the Force is manipulative and evil.
Yeah.
And the fact that Luke kind of had that same perspective, at first I hated that Luke because I always saw Luke as like the valiant like Jedi Luke, but then I'm like, the more I got older, the more I kind of appreciated that version of him.
Sure. Because
I also felt that way about the Force after a period of time, especially after KOTOR 2, and I'm like, yeah, no, fuck the Force. Force is a manipulative like bastard. So I kind of believed in like Luke's like sayings now. So whenever I watch episode 8 again, honestly, 8's my favorite of the 3 for that reason. I know technically everyone's favorite should be 7 because 7 kind of is the best one. But for me, I really like 8's like takes on certain aspects. Again, like how like anti-Force it is.
Sure.
But then they kind of pull it back at the end of the movie anyways by saying, oh yeah, the Force should end. But then they pull it back at the end. I'm like, damn it. Because I guess Rey's kind of like the New Hope. Oh, great. Because that's a bit, though. Of course it's called the New Hope.
The New Hope and the new Skywalker, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, whether she's actually a Skywalker or not.
Oh yeah, I also got a piss laser sword.
Yeah, I love the fact that she just exposed that shit. Said, yeah, no, it was they were gonna do Obi-Wan connection. They were gonna do this. They were gonna do another Skywalker connection, and they decided, Palpatine. Why? I don't know. We just felt good about it this week.
Oh man, the fucking Obi-Wan show was also a disappointment too. It just...
The only thing good about that show was obviously the lightsaber fights between him and Vader. Holy shit, those fights were great.
Yeah.
I loved them. Those were easily like my, because as someone who kind of always read novels of this type of stuff, so there was this old novel series, I think it's kind of based off that a little bit, that I used to read when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That was canon in the universe. It was called Last of the Jedi, which was about Obi-Wan. Well, the first 2 books, it's a 10-book long series, but the first 2 books were about Obi-Wan, kind of like discovering distress signals of Jedi refugees, and kind of like figuring out whether or not he wants to do that. Kind of similar to the opening of Obi-Wan Kenobi, where he isn't sure what to do about a mission he's being given.
Sure.
Because again, Obi-Wan was also losing his connection to the Force, just like an Obi-Wan show, and he was like kind of like not being as interested. Because I liked the first episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi because it's like it's kind of what you expect him to be like. Because he believes it's his fault. Obi-Wan, because it may not be his fault, but he still thinks it's
understandable.
His fault.
He was, Anakin was under his wing.
Yeah, Anakin was his pupil. That's why when you see in episode 4, they kind of connect it better in that way. Where it's like, he was a pupil of mine before he turned to evil.
Young Jedi Darth Vader.
A young Jedi named Darth Vader. Oh, what a great Jedi name. Oh my god.
That's what he said.
Yep. A young Jedi named Darth Vader killed him. Which is true. Anakin, I always viewed Anakin and Vader as different characters anyways. That's how I always viewed it. I always viewed them as very different characters. I never viewed them as the same guy. Right, because the minute Palpatine said rise, that was a different character. And of course, Anakin and Vader were kind of fighting a little bit here and there. Internally, you can kind of see it, but then once he fought Obi-Wan, yeah, he was full Vader. And then once he got the armor too, then he was like, yeah, full Vader from there on out. Because, well, also in the Darth Vader comic books I actually have behind me, he kind of still goes through that phase a little bit. Because he has this moment where he takes the lightsaber crystal, because he's trying to turn it red, or he's trying to bleed it red, because they change how lightsaber crystals work in that comic book.
Yes.
They made it to where a Sith has to bleed an actual like lightsaber crystal of their old lightsaber when they turn Sith. Right? They can't just change it to red by going to Ilum or anything like that. They actually have to forcefully turn it red.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And he basically killed a Jedi that was just hiding out in like a backwater planet, like a lot of them were. He killed the bastard, which is actually pretty cool. He killed him by basically trying to flood the city. Like Vader trying to flood the city using the Force to destroy a dam. It was actually really cool. And
when the Force is used for something other than just pushing things around.
Yeah, I love the way Vader uses the Force in the comic book series. He uses it very creatively, like a puzzle.
Yep.
It's really cool. But yeah, he basically tries to like he manipulates the Jedi into trying to fight him because he tries to flood the city by just using the Force to destroy the dam. And he's like, oh shit. So he tries to fight Vader, and Vader's able to fucking kill him by, I think, throwing a rock at him, like a giant fucking rock.
Hey. Damn.
Exactly. And then he takes his lightsaber, he takes the crystal, and he bleeds it. And then he has to go through his like. See, when you're a Sith, you don't immediately become evil, even if you've killed people. In this particular like new canon.
Yeah, no. You go purple first.
Yeah, basically he had to go through like a purple phase. You're right. He had to go through a Dark Jedi phase for a little bit, where like he was having second thoughts. Right? He thought about what would happen if he just got up, took the lightsaber, put it back together, and killed Palpatine. He had that epiphany in his head, where he kind of got like an alternate, like, oh, what if Vader didn't decide to do this and he decided to kill Palpatine and go back to Obi? Because that's exactly what happened. In his like little like what if thoughts. And then he yelled no, and he fucking bled the crystal red. That shit was cool. All right, that was so tight.
That was really cool.
Yeah, no,
okay,
you can read it behind you. It's the big one.
You're right. I gotta appreciate this. With one fucking arm, he's pushing this, has to be like over like 300 pounds worth of stuff, plus the cart.
And you weren't impressed before when he's literally climbing on fucking rocks with one arm and jumping.
I mean, people are able to do that, but fucking he's.
Oh yeah, he's casually just doing it, not giving a shit,
while also moving stone that's easily like 100+ pounds.
Yeah, he's doing it with these
fucking shit.
Yeah, I love it.
Look at this fucking Giga Chad.
Yeah, dude, I love the rubble in this game.
I know.
It's oh my god.
Damn. Mr. T don't care about your physics.
Mr. T does not give a fuck about the physics, no. But no, we would have to explain this more in a KOTOR LP, for sure, if we ever decide to do those. Because a KOTOR LP would be, like, probably one of the best, in my opinion, because you could just talk about Star Wars for, like, 40 hours.
Sure.
Because there's fascinating things, but there's also like, obviously, because I like talking about my opinions on Star Wars and talking about like how I view certain things, because not everything is clear. There's some vague stuff in there you obviously have some like creative wiggle room for.
Sure.
Like, so for some reason people have this idea that like, yes, theoretically Star Wars is as wide as an ocean, deep as a puddle, but there are some parts of it where you're like, oh yeah, you can kind of be creative a little bit with how you view things, particularly in the original trilogy, right? That to me definitely had like the most open, because I remember for like decades there was a lot of people, because I used to read a lot of the older comic books and novels, people had actual like opinions on like what the Clone Wars was like and what the Jedi Order was like, because you never really got to see any of that in the movies. Oh, it was really good. It's like a charbroiled burger. Oh, we went to the Burger Bureau over on Webster. That's next to the laundromat. Yeah, no, it was really good.
Don't you forget.
We also had chili cheese fries over there. Yeah, it was really good. I like their burger. But yeah, so for like decades, people didn't know what the Jedi Order was like. People didn't know what the Clone Wars were like. There was one comic book where they actually showed what clones used to look like, which they don't look like the clones we know today, but they were pretty close to looking like stormtroopers.
Sure.
So that's probably where Lucas got the idea to like, George Lucas got the idea to probably like make the clones kind of looking like stormtroopers a little bit. with like the white armor and the kind of like helmets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, someone literally made a comic book that kind of depicted clones in a really unique way. I was like, oh, this is where they were. Right, this is how the Clone Wars like was. This was it right here.
Mm-hmm.
And very similar to, yeah, it was based off of a guy.
Whoa.
You know? Damn, Barrett's a sharpshooter.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying?
Fucking, he had Deadeye on. Dude, I love fanning my guns in Red Dead 2. It's the best.
Imagine fanning a minigun.
No, fanning a Winchester's fucking sick in that game. Like, well, I remember, like, I didn't even know fanning was in Red Dead 2 till, like, kind of recently.
Mm.
So when I was doing, like, the first train robbing you do in the game, a guy tried to shoot me. He, like, got out of the chair and pulled out his gun, and I forgot to aim, but I pressed the trigger button anyway, and Arthur just went bam, 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 bam. I'm like, oh!
Sick.
That's tight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, boss time, by the way.
Is this guy new?
Yeah, brand new monster.
Ah.
This is a brand new monster. Mithril monster. I forget what he's called. Is he literally called like a Mithril monster or whatever? Mithril Golem, yeah. This is a new fight. Maybe he's a rare enemy in the original. I don't remember if he's like a rare enemy or not.
It does look like,
because there are some, you will see some enemies that are kind of bosses in this game. But they're rare enemies. There's a particular one that's really nasty. Ooh, do you want to assess it real quick? See what it's all about. Yow! Oh. Weak to lightning.
Okay.
Seer is resistant to physical attacks, but damaging its head will pressure it, making physical attacks be more effective as well. So you could try all that. I don't know if anybody has lightning in their Bear has lightning, okay.
Let's just do it.
Nice. Actually, I think you have Thundara actually on Barrett, I think.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna get hit out of it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, this looks pretty safe to do. Oh wow, that did a lot of stagger.
Yes. All right, let's get you in there.
All right, so time to go back to aim for the head, I guess. Yeah, see if you can try to hit the head with Sidewinder or something. Because Sidewinder is more vertical, so you could probably hit the head with it. Yeah. Nice. Get that vengeance gauge up. Yeah, honestly, you could probably triangle it and get rid of it right now.
Hey, hold on.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet. It literally is a giant.
Oh no! I didn't even do that. Oh shit!
That's a huge mallet. Oh, cool auto cure. Oh, that is pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So you just got auto cure. That's good. Nice. No, I'm used to manually curing everybody, so that was actually really cool.
Yes. Let's just get a quick win there.
That thunder here?
Missed it.
Honestly, the Nara seemed to do better, but yeah, if you're aggro, it's probably not a good idea doing level 2 or level 3 spells.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess it's like if you're below half, I guess a guy will heal you. Which kind of makes me wonder, like, does autocast like happen like will he cura if he wants to fully top you if you're below 50? I have to presume it's below half, or at least like at like somewhat of a critical stage. Oh, ouch! Yeah, that attack hurts. That attack is big hurt. Oh, good damage.
They did a lot of damage there.
You might be able to kill the head.
Cura. Yep, you used Cura.
Oh, he used Cura on you? Okay, cool. All right, you should be able to stagger him right here. Or not. Base change.
More rocks!
Dude, the particles in this look crazy.
Totally.
I can imagine someone
I
playing
have
on
two
like...
eyes now. Oh
Yeah, now he has a
shit,
giant
that was
spear.
crazy.
Now he has a Tower Knight spear.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, blocking his head.
Yeah, you might have to hit his head with the or something.
Oh god, he's fucking turning into Rodon.
He's about to still get staggered. So. Oh, his spine, I think. Ooh, overfake's really good. You can level up your limit break here.
Yeah, there's the spine.
I'm in.
Oh.
I'm coming for you.
Oh.
Cool. I don't know if that did anything.
It'll do a bit. Honestly,
There we go.
Honestly, just leveling up your limit is kind of more important. Oh, do it. You got limit. Catastrophe. This is the cool one. Yeah, let's do it however you want.
Probably.
He's still losing stagger, by the way, so you better make a decision. This is a long one, so you better. Yeah, it's fine. Hit him anywhere. It'll hit him mostly. Oh.
Nice. There we go.
That's a lot of particles. It's beautiful.
With me.
Wait. Oh shit.
Yeah, you did drive
Oh,
rush.
stagger's moving up. That pressure damage. Oh wait a minute.
Yeah, but say yeah. If,
Ooh. Wait.
who's got ROM? Nobody's got ROM, huh? Yeah,
Damn.
nobody's got ROM.
Oh well, the extra support's gonna help anyway.
Yeah.
Well, let's
I don't know. We haven't summoned Ifrit yet. We summoned Shiva already once.
right.
Let's just summon Ifrit.
Let's get a.
Actually, yo, it might be better to summon Shiva because then Red has ATB for healing if he needs it. Because he won't have any ATB for any emergency healing he might need.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, maybe just keep his ATB to summon Shiva.
Don't let me down, y'all.
What's up, girl?
That Laurel? I think for a lot of people, their favorite version of Shiva is probably from like FF8. If I remember that particular like model of it correctly.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make you regret.
She's pretty hot in 8.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
Nice, yeah, there you go. That's
Big increase right there. Get that fucking down.
This is about to get real.
Yeah, high school impact, I guess. Nice.
Cool.
You don't have any synergy abilities. Yeah. Ooh, Heavenly Strike. That sounds awesome. Oh!
Fashion power.
Humpty Dumpty's putting himself back together. A repair. Fuck you. Yeah. Honestly, just heavily strike him, I guess. That'll probably almost finish him off, maybe.
Get it.
Impressive. Regeneration, impressive, it just dies.
Yeah.
It's like Leechmonger. Oh, you're healing? So what, fire damage?
It's me after work.
Yeah, I know that. I could tell that's you after work.
That's
That physical toll.
yeah, that wasn't too bad.
You know, he's a good fight. I like him a lot. He's actually one of my more favorite bosses.
It's kind of like the it's kind of like a it's like a Godric.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, it's like not the hardest fight, but he's a fun boss to read.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's a good beginning.
You'll see some really fun ones. There's actually some really fun ones coming up later in the game. And of course, for me, there's some dog shit, but you might like them better than me.
Yeah, I mean, not all of them can be great.
No, not all of them will be, but it's mostly just the circumstances around the fights that made me not like it.
Understood.
It's not even specifically the fights themselves. It's just like, why am I doing this? Why are we doing with like
Why are we
this?
here?
Why are we here? Just to suffer. I forget what that's from. Is that from
That's a Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, I was like, okay, it's weird, so it's gotta be from something dumb, and yeah, it's from Metal Gear.
It has to be something dumb.
Well, Kojima's a fucking madman.
Yes, that's what makes him a genius.
Oh my god. Yo,
Damn.
that One Piece did not like you stepping on it.
Anime. All right.
Like my Japanese animes.
Off the Seat the Scaleless.
That's the only thing I know about Metal Gear for me is Otacon, where he's like, my Japanese animes. I'm like, oh my god, it's like the worst thing ever.
My anime.
It's like one of my Japanese animes. Or Raiden being naked. That one's up there too. And they're like, you're a dude.
It's very Cloud from yeah, very Cloud during the
Corneo section, yeah.
yeah.
This lovely lady right here. Come on, give daddy some sugar.
I just love the fact that when he was checking them all out, you know, just kind of pacing around Aerith and Tifa, then for Cloud he's like felt him out, you know. Thick boned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I like it. That scene was great. Oh man, I love Mark Hamill so much. He's a treasure.
The prize goes to the big bone girl. I love how when they're in his bedchamber, he just didn't even try.
Yeah.
Cloud just didn't even try.
Yeah,
He wasn't even paying attention. Corneo wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, I know.
He's too horny.
He was too horny, yeah. And then every time Cloud talks shit to him, he's like, "Oh, he's having fun with it."
Insult me more.
Yeah, he's a dominatrix type guy. He loves women that insult him.
Yes.
That shit was great.
He would fucking love Karlach in.
Yeah, I know. Karlach gonna be his baby girl.
Might be more of them outside.
That doesn't.
Yeah, if
That or-
Corneo was playing
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate, his favorite character would be Karlach.
Probably that or Lysel.
Oh, Lysel will be up there too.
Kind of a
Maybe Lysel's too violent. I think he just likes the tease of dominatrix. Maybe.
Sure.
So I think he would like Karlach.
I mean, you say too violent, but we're talking about Karlach here. She's literally just a
She is on
tiefling
fire.
devil that has been created to kill things.
She is, and she's also literally on fire.
Wait, what the fuck?
So if they get.
Oh, that was from the previous.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're remembering what
What?
happened when they were like, "Oh yeah, shit's supposed to happen, right?" They're like, yeah, it
Let's
is.
get back to tailing the guys in robes. They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. All right. The boys are back together.
All the boys. Yeah, the boys too.
Yeah, this is actually kind of still perfect because everyone's materia is still like exactly what they need to be. I love that just random destruction.
Fucking move.
Because the characters just kind of like walk. They don't care where they're going. So they'll just run into bullshit and cause like destruction. I've had a few clips that are hilarious of like me trying to do cutscene stuff, and then you see a character walk off destroying something. You're like, oh my god. Red, chill. I know you're horny and you want meat, but damn.
I don't like chairs.
Yeah, no, he hates boxes. They killed his family. Damn. But yeah, so we continue off story. So
Oh god.
so Noah had this really cool idea that's way better than what they actually went with, where Kylo Ren, when he has his mask and robes on, he's just an amalgamation of like the dark side of the Force.
Yeah, kind of the whole thing of the character is, you know, let's say it takes like, I don't know, like 100 years after the events of the original trilogy. You know, it's kind of far enough removed to where not using too many
Old
like
characters,
older characters. You know, maybe Luke is still going because he's so in tune with the Force that he's now immortal or whatever.
I just think a Force Ghost would be more appropriate.
Yeah, that too, maybe. But he's still like a physical presence, you know. Like he's still kind of, you know, that's kind of the main reason why the Force is like so much on the light side right now, that it's wanting balance. Anyway, but it's like, yeah, what if Adam Driver's character, it's not Ben Solo now, is just kind of a vessel for the dark side of the Force, and it's caused like everything.
Thanks, Barrett. He likes the idea. He's happy. He's like, fine, those movies would be better.
But it's like, you should probably use someone else.
Probably.
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, sorry.
The game is interrupting me. But yeah,
Sorry. So it's like, all the major like forces that we.
If you need to, you can pause. By the way, there is a pause button.
I know, but that's not exactly the best thing to do with the.
Well, if you're losing your focus, yeah, you can always just pause. It's all good.
Let's have some fun, please. Can of whoop ass.
Can of whoop ass. But yeah, no, we that idea is really cool because then like they could still harken back to other characters in a way without it being too forced like it was in the sequel trilogy.
Yeah. So ultimately, yeah. So Adam Driver's character, we could still call him Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Is just becomes a vessel for the dark side to kind of take back balance. You know, kind of keeping to the theme of balance in the Force.
Exactly.
So, you know, still has the general aesthetic of Kylo Ren, but every once in a while, kind of like an alternate personality. It could be Palpatine or Vader, or maybe
Malak even.
Maybe Maul. Yeah, like even some of them from the past, you know, will pop up every now and then, and you know, you can tell when Kylo Ren isn't Kylo Ren based on seeing the Sith eyes through the visor.
You could do Darth Plagueis.
That too.
Well. You could just finally see Darth Plagueis in that light. That'd be so cool.
So fucking dark.
Did I ever tell you about the tragedy of all those coins that just fell on the floor? Did I tell you about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Yeah. And, you know, for the Kylo Ren's, you know, character, you know, Adam Driver's character, you know, he's like, this thing has happened to him like at an early age. So he's technically kind of still a kid.
Yeah, mentally trapped. He's still a kid. Yeah,
just kind of trapped in the darkness.
In this vessel, in this like dark side vessel.
Yeah.
He just wants to go home to his family.
Yeah, and kind of little disclaimer, my motivation for this isn't multiple personality disorder. It's not that at all.
He's literally being possessed by the dark side of the Force.
Yeah, it's just a possession. That's all that is.
It's literally just because the dark side of the Force at that point in time would probably be so strong that it can literally, because the Force can do that.
Yeah.
Because it's actually happened in the Darth Vader comics. There literally is a old dark side like villain that does come back, and Vader fucking kills the shit out of him. Like Vader literally builds a dark side portal in his fucking like house in Mustafar.
Yeah.
And a actual ancient evil Sith comes out of it, and Vader fucking kills him. It's sick.
Damn.
And he takes his mask too. Because the guy has like a mask.
Cool.
And Vader fucking says, yeah, you're a bitch. Because Vader's the coolest.
Hey,
oh, here we are.
Yep. Demo.
Junan.
Jumani.
Junanny.
Yep, they're all lined up, ready to take the bus.
Yeah. And I would still include Rey. You know, like
yeah, but she doesn't. But then she wouldn't have any stupid connections to anything, and she'd just be an actual character that could actually write her as a character instead of like trying to base her off of a nostalgia character.
He ain't coming back.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of thinking like, what if it was kind of the same issue with the light side where.
Also, like an all-star battle between the light and dark characters.
Maybe not that with her, but she still has some sort of connection with Luke. Not related, but maybe
Luke chooses her. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe kind of you know,
because she has high midichlorians,
something like that, or just a high just a high connection or whatever.
She's the chosen one.
Yeah. And she eventually kind of, you know,
they can continue that fucking story because that was a thing. And do you not remember in the prequel trilogy, Anakin was considered the chosen one,
right?
That's what Qui-Gon said.
Yeah.
He is the chosen one.
Yeah, so maybe kind of history kind of repeats itself a little bit.
Yeah, where like Luke sees that she's the chosen one, so she starts seeing him as a ghost, and she's like, what the fuck is happening? He's like, you're kind of chosen. What do you mean I'm chosen? You're chosen. Because I think you can do it. You could do what? You could take out a great evil. Mm-hmm. What great evil? Oh, you know.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, so like Luke may still be like benevolent in some ways, but he's very much still a human.
He could also be like Yoda and Ben Kenobi in one character, and I think it could work.
Sure.
Where he could be a teacher, a mentor, and a friend.
Mm-hmm. But there's still like something that's not entirely right.
And still be a vague Jedi piece of shit with a brick wall behind him.
Sure, like maybe he's just kind of lying to her, you know?
Oh, yeah, that could work. And then there could be some drama there between the characters.
Yeah.
Hey, look, hire us, Disney. We're writing your fucking movies for you.
I know. I mean, there's still so much other things we need to think about.
Yeah, we also need. They also need to think about appeal, and they need to think about who's gonna watch this. And they still think it's little ass kids. It's not. Little kids don't watch Star Wars no more.
Sure.
It's grown ass morons like us.
No, yeah.
Because that's the thing. That's why they had all the goofy aliens in the second movie. Because Rian Johnson didn't want them. He said, "No, I don't want this bullshit. It's gonna drag the movie out." And they said, "No, we have to have them. Kids are gonna watch this." You know what's funny? The kids fucking fell asleep during the movie, anyways.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't want them falling asleep. It's like, yes, no, who cares? They're little kids.
Food! No.
Oh, yum, look at that rum.
I fucking, God, I hated that little side story with Finn and that one girl.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with the actress, by the way.
No, yeah.
People really tried to blame her for it. No, I blame Disney for that
I feel really bad for her.
Yeah, she got one of the worst arcs in Star Wars.
Yeah, just imagine, I'm finally in a Star Wars movie and everyone fucking hates you.
Yeah, and it's literally because you're in like the worst arc ever because it was forced, just like the entire trilogy in itself.
Forced? Like the...
Yeah. So my thing is that I am a very, like, I'm very cynical towards the Force. I always find the Force to be kind of like a manipulative piece of shit.
Sure.
That tries to fix things when things are too much, right? The Force has all this power and it's like, oh shit, too much, pull it back, right? It has this problem where it keeps like changing its tune.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about it. It's like, you know, it's something that they just live with, and unfortunately, kind of like a force of nature or a god, it just does shit on its own.
That's why I like Kreia so much in KOTOR 2. Yeah, she's a bit of an asshole to you in KOTOR 2, but her whole philosophy and her vision of the Force is like, that's makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
Right, she wants to destroy the Force so that she sees how the galaxy can live without it, and she thinks they can. She believes in the galaxy. She believes in the people that live there.
Yeah.
That they can forge their own destinies without the Force telling them what they
honestly,
can or can't do.
Even in like, you know, maybe our third movie, you know, her and Kylo Ren still kind of team up together, but their goal is to actually destroy the Force. You know? Like through they're now fighting.
Well, that was the thing in the second movie. That was the thing. Do you not remember what Luke said in that movie? It's time for the Force to end.